Live.
Okay, well, welcome everyone to the 2023 Hall of Fame induction for the Worldwide Racing League. I'm still not even sure if anyone can hear me or not, because I am checking my settings. Yes,
not
people
even sure
can
if
hear me.
anyone can
Cool.
hear me or not, because
They can hear
I
you.
am checking my settings.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
Not even sure if anyone can hear me or not.
with us tonight, we have Kevin working our camera at the moment. He'll be joining us here to introduce some awards. And also, we have Jardy joining us from F1 as well as NASCAR. How are you tonight, Jardy?
I'm doing just fine. How you guys doing?
Same old, same old. Another year in the league, another Hall of Fame to go through. So with that being said, Jardy, I believe you have the first award with the best admin.
Okay, the best admin of the year. Well, first off, I just want to start off by saying congratulations to the three new Hall of Famers, three people being inducted tonight. We're still waiting on Mr. Burr to get home, so we're going to go through the awards first before we do any of the induction ceremonies, the speeches. But like you said, best admin. Best admin goes to the admin that put in the most time, the most hard work and effort into doing points, getting each series ready to be ran for this past year. And the best admin award winner goes to Weston Grant. Congratulations, Mr. Grant.
Well, thank you. Just being an admin in this league is, very humbling enough on its own. But it wouldn't be easy to do without any drivers here. So, in reality, the Royal Award goes out to all you in the WRL. Just making races fun, getting things to do, week in and week out. So I want to thank y'all for that as well. I think this is the second year in a row I get this award, which I'm not trying to brag about that. But
Yes, you are. You
just
beat out that
maybe,
Jade guy. Let's go.
Just maybe other admins need to step up some.
No, we good. You keep doing your job. Good job.
Yep, I'll keep doing my job though.
Well, after a comment like that, we know who's not getting it next year. That's for sure.
Yes, finally. Oh wait, did I say that out loud? Sorry. But speaking of drivers in the WRL, we do a lot of races here in the league, between NASCAR, F1, and a big part of that is our streamers, commentators, in-race reporters, pit road reporters, like our very own Keith Allen Ayers. But I'm going to send it down to Kevin for our best commentator award. Kevin?
The best commentator. Someone who always there, gonna put a smile on your face when he talks. Well, she talks. Told Mama was a good commentator here and there. So we can say she. But one man stuck out. Every time he spoke. It was very few, but it was always straight to the point. And that's why, for best commentator, I'm happy to announce the winner is Mr. Steve Wadgels. It might be 2 words here and there, but it's always powerful.
Yeah, go Steve! Woo!
Woo!
Yeah, we definitely love having our sponsor Steve around. He actually can provide some very good commentary, which is why we decided to give him this award.
Should be in the Hall of Fame, but his name wasn't there. Rig.
As well as the drivers in the league. Yep. But Shout out to Steve. Thank you again for everything you do. Wish you could be in here with us.
But he's probably asleep.
Thank you for sponsoring the league as well. You sponsored the league for the past 4 years now, so thank you for that. Especially
I know at least the last two since we've
And
been
for
here.
being part of the best song ever written.
Okay, Grant, let's move on to the next. Let's move on to the next award, shall we?
Yes, our next award goes out to not one, but 5 of the most popular drivers in the league.
I don't know how.
I'm questioning it sometimes myself, but hey, it is what it is. 2 of them I have in the booth here with me right now, Mr. Jarrett Reese and Kevin. The other 3 are Marty Party, Poppy, aka Jimmy. He unfortunately could not be here tonight. And Dash, who will actually be in the booth with us here in a little while. So shout out to them 5 drivers for getting the popularity contest.
I don't know how.
We had, some of those I'm not quite sure myself. Especially with the mouth.
Them 2 Ferraris.
One person in particular
Dang
has.
sandbaggles.
But you were on the topic there of Ferraris and sandbagging, which makes me think of Formula One, which I believe Jardy has our next winning award from F1. Take it away, Jardy.
Would that be the Bonehead of the Year? Bonehead
yes,
Moment
it
of
would.
the Year? Bonehead Moment of the Year. Now, I won this our first season, so believe me when I say I know boneheads. And this award goes out to a very special bonehead, my good friend Keith Allen Ayers. Keith, you were awarded Bonehead of the Year for your excellent race at Spa. You led the majority of the race, had the winning strategy, and you bended on the last lap, half a lap to go, by spinning out. So congratulations to you for Bonehead of the Year.
Good job, Keith.
Yeah.
Woo!
Woo!
Do it again.
But Jardy, it may be a boneheaded moment, but was it really controversial?
It was not controversial, but I got a good laugh out of it. So
I think we all did.
It was definitely very comedic, to say the least. Unfortunately, for Keith's side of it, it wasn't.
I think he done it to steal your teammate, Grant. Because he gave the teammate a win. He done it to steal him.
Probably.
We need to look into that. That's some rigging, I think.
Yep. We definitely need to take a look at that one.
They were conspiring against you.
Possibly so. You know what? I ain't going to stand for it no more.
Suspensions. Penalties.
Yep.
Mercedes P2 and T points now. Yay.
But man, this year not only has it had its ups, its laughs, but we've also had the lows of controversy in this league as well. Last year, we had a few incidences where some people got kicked out of the league. Were not welcome back. We had one of those drivers return last season. Well, this season. But I want to give some quick shout-outs to some other controversial moments this season. Especially the Monaco debacle brought to our own by Tony Flyers.
I thought you were talking about us, Teal.
No.
I got
I
cussed
wasn't
out
there
that
yet.
moment.
Yeah. For Kevin and Game Nerd's debacle at Bristol. And only Bristol, for some reason.
What?
Never seen it happen anywhere else, but just Bristol.
No, we could.
A very controversial situation that I'm surprised did not win this award was Jade Pitting with 10 to go at Daytona.
I don't know
But
why
the
he
most
done that.
controversial driver in the WRL is DJJ. So DJ, if you're watching this, you are the most controversial driver that we have in the league. Congratulations.
Now, whether I would wear this award with a as like a badge of honor, I don't know, but you got it anyway, so good on you. I guess.
Wear it with pride. Hoorah.
Yep.
Wear it with
I mean,
pride.
you got to
If you
take pride
don't-
in something.
If you don't laugh, you'll cry. So
Exactly. But with being one of the most controversial drivers in the league, that also has the flip side of the coin of the best driver of the year, which I believe, Jardy, you have that answer for us.
I do have that, and the best driver of the year. So obviously we know what most controversial is. They like to stir the pot, and in that case, I'm surprised Anthony Camerata did not get this award because he is a A1 pot stirrer. But
That's very true. And that
Driver of
Monaco
the year.
debacle very proved it.
Driver of the Year award.
Called me crazy.
I was crazy once.
You locked me in padded room.
The Driver of the Year award goes to my teammate for F1, Team Ferrari, Jimmy Best.
Sandbaggers.
Boo. Who's saying boo? Y'all need to keep it down. This is an award show. Show some pride. Yeah. Boo.
Gotta show some respect and up in here.
Come on.
Congratulations, Poppy. Yay.
Yeah.
I swear.
To all 10 people that are going to watch this, I promise none of us have been drinking.
That's the sad thing. Not yet.
This is just how we act.
Yep. So shout out to the 10 people watching.
But we still love you, Poppy, even though you kick off every week.
Yep. Oh, man. Well, one issue we constantly run into here in the WRL is connections for races. And one of the worst situations I've ever seen has been a driver lag on track. We've seen it with Nitro on restarts with NASCAR.
And only restarts. And it's like a rocket
We've
ship.
seen it with me with NASCAR, actually. I will admit to that. We've seen it with Pug in multiple series. But the driver who gets it this year is who, Kevin?
This guy, it's in everything. F1, you can't even get into lobbies if he's hosting half the time. NASCAR is going to struggle. When he does Wreckfest, he lags. GT, that calls like a rocket ship going back and forth. That's why we are giving it to our one and only Keith Kitty Ells. Good job, Keith. Maybe buy some better internet next time.
Keith, trust me, I know the feeling. I got to do the same. Oh, man. But, sometimes his internet is actually pretty decent, and other times it's just trash. Who knows? Let's see. So, Jardy, our next award here, kind of on a year-to-year basis of, how drivers perform throughout the seasons and even their respective series that they do. brings us to our next award here, which I believe you are presenting.
Alrighty, most improved driver of the year goes to not only one driver, but it goes to two. Because we couldn't decide who improved the most, so we're just going to give it to both of them. And that would be my two co-hosts over here for the Hall of Fame award ceremony, and that is Kevin and Grant. So congrats to both of you for becoming
done
most
something, Grant.
improved
Let's
driver
go.
of the year.
Yeah, woohoo! Good job, Kevin. Way to
Good job,
improve.
Grant.
And,
Yeah. We didn't pay
Kevin,
no one for the votes. Okay, I might have. Just keep it down.
Very... Oh, Lord.
But we want something, Grant.
To be honest, though, Kevin, I do feel you kind of deserve this award more.
No, I don't.
I know.
I suck.
Yet you have an F1 win. Not to mention.
You have 2 NASCAR wins.
Yeah, but is using the clutch really considered a great win, though?
Is the game lagging considered one?
That could be. It could be, but, touche.
I know,
touche.
especially when it takes out one of those Ferraris.
That is very true. That is very true. But, speaking of one of those Ferraris, he's the team owner in the league for F1. But, we do have a few different league team owners throughout the series that we have as well. Especially in NASCAR, I want to give a shout out to Ethan Bergloff. He had a huge turnout of votes for the NASCAR side of things. Me and Dash both, we had a couple of votes for our teams. Jade had a vote in there for NASCAR, I believe.
Jade voted for herself.
But when I say the owners of this team in Wreckfest took over the voting, it was insane the amount of votes they got. So for best team owner of the year, I've got to give it to Kevin and Nitro of Nacho Crackers.
Thank you. I don't have my co-owner over here, but still, we appreciate it. I'm sorry what we done to the Wreckfest. We might not have Wreckfest anymore because of the domination, but still, it was the best team ever.
That is very true.
We made Fatal crumble.
Yeah, it kind of did, didn't it?
That was the downfall.
Made some ducks leave a league.
That was before the creation.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Then they came back, and after the creation. So technically, yeah,
it all
okay.
happened again.
We saw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all our fault. But we signed the Ducks brother. Best signing ever. Thank you, Lucky Nickel.
I just completely blinked. Was I doing this next one?
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't remember either.
God dang it!
Sweetheart.
That's me.
Okay, yes.
Okay,
so,
radio.
Alright.
Say it.
Sweetheart.
Radio Sweetheart. The person to win Radio Sweetheart has been the person over the past year who has had the most vulgar language through Discord or otherwise, or even said some things on stream.
It has been counted too.
This person is a hothead.
Who's that?
That person would be Kevin Stanley.
Ah, daggum.
I couldn't vote for myself, so.
I couldn't either, so I voted you. I thought I was gonna have more of a competition, but what can I say? I'm just that dude. I wake up in the morning, excellence. There, I keep it down this year so you can win next year, Jordy.
Kevin,
No
doesn't
need.
that make
No need.
doesn't that make back-to-back years for you?
It does. Actually, screw it. I'm going for a three-peat. For all I can kiss my white.
Oh Lord.
Jade, I apologize in advance whenever you see this, and
I didn't say the word, so I can't get
we'll
suspended
help you
or
out.
fined.
But I know for a fact that you will never have us do this again. So
Well, he will. Just not us three together alone.
Yep. Yeah.
okay, what's next?
So, we already given out the award for the most controversial driver, which part of that has to do with some kind of wrecking involved or, causing some kind of shenanigans. But again, also that could be caused by just random things like maybe tin cans in a string, having some bad internet there. It just kind of ends up wrecking somebody. So, Jardy, I'm going to send it to you for our best save of the year.
So that's me.
That was actually Kevin. My bad.
Can't even get things right.
Yep.
Maybe we should put
I'm
Granite's
fired after
bonehead
this
move
one
of the
today,
year.
boys. I'm
Well,
fired
best
after
save of
today,
the year.
boys.
We really don't get nominees here. We don't get, so it's just a vote. I think it should have been Jade save at Daytona. He saved it going down pit road.
Yeah, but he did kind of pit with 10 to go, too.
He could have won multiple awards though. But no. This guy, he pulls saves in almost everything. GT, F1, NASCAR. If he's going around, there's a good chance he's keeping it off the wall. That's why I was going to a co-host of mine here, Mr. Jarrett Reese. Good job. Keeping the call clean.
Yeah, Jardy, woo!
Don't
Unless
know
there's
what
a
I
black-
did to get this award, but I'll take it.
Well, Keith said Jordy and GT, so you had to do something in GT.
I still have no
There
idea
you
what
go.
I did in GT, but I'll take it.
Well, you did something, so there you
No,
go.
wait, it should have been Toph saving his call into Jade.
Well,
But good job, Jordy.
that one. Well, wait, did he even have a. No, it was just not Jade at Daytona. That's all the voting was for that.
It was me who voted that.
And speaking of most saves of the year, or best save of the year, what about the one who's not able to save the car at all? Because at the end of the year, teams total up the bills.
Yeah,
Cost them
trust
a lot
me,
of money for
he's getting
race
high
cars.
up there.
Which, I can kind of speak for myself because I'm doing that myself too.
Yeah, we gotta give you engines, so we went underfunded, and what about loss?
Look, I'm trying to get some money back for you, okay? It just ain't going very
Start
well.
an
Which
OnlyFans.
Anyway.
award are we on?
Our most wrecked race cars awards
Okay.
goes out to a driver who's already won an award tonight. Our most controversial driver in the league, DJJ. Congratulations, you have the most wrecked race cars. I'm sure Alfa Romeo would like you to quit wrecking their car.
We'll just keep doing it and take out a Ferrari here and there. Mercedes will make
That
sure
would
the
also
bill's
be
covered.
appreciated sometimes, too. And Jardy is not going to say a word to that.
They're just mad because they're not us. That's all I have to say.
No, we just mad
They
because
hate
we
us
don't have
'cause they hate
Poppy.
us.
If we had Poppy, it'd be a different story.
Yeah, that's probably true too. Oh. Kevin, one thing me and you have in common. outside of the league is we are fans of Star Wars. We do
Legos.
quote it, that too. But we do quote Star Wars quite a bit throughout our days, in parties, out of parties, over the radios, whatever. And one thing we like to say quite a bit is executing Order 66.
See, because of a
Now, for
controversial
anyone
rival.
Now, for anyone who's not familiar with that term, that is the order that the Emperor gave the clones to turn on the Jedi in Star Wars. But in our universe, who's the one most likely to execute Order 66, Kevin?
Well, it's not who would, but who got the vote. There was people who, yeah, we had people vote, but I think we went best response here. Grant had a
Okay.
couple votes. I had a couple of votes. Jordy even had a couple of votes, I think. Keith had one because he was a good follower. But
Good soldiers follow orders.
the winner here is Poppy. Because he didn't even know what it was. So he asked his teammate Jordy, and he said Star Wars. And Poppy said, oh, I'm not a node. So we giving it to Poppy.
Well, Poppy, congratulations. You got another award, my friend.
It's rigged.
It probably is. Who knows? In this voting for our Hall of Fame this year, we also did a poll. I guess you can call it. Out of the 14 responses, surprisingly, Madden had a vote
No how.
in it. It kind of surprised me too. Gran Turismo had one vote. F1 with 5 votes. But the most popular series in WRL is NASCAR, which had 7 votes in total. So shout out to NASCAR for being most popular. American sports for the win.
Wow. Eagle Screech.
There you go, Eagle Screech. America! But I'm going to send it back down to you, Kevin, for this next award.
And which one is that, good so?
Oh,
We don't get let into it.
I think it has something to do with a strategy call.
Ah, it does. Some guy. I know. This man, he always has the winning strategy in his eyes. Taking 4 tiles on the last pit stop. Gas and go, 2 tiles, something. Staying out. It's always the winning strategy in his eyes. Most of the time, it's not, though. There will always be someone to take 2 tiles. So I don't know how he won it with best strategy. I guess because he says he always has it. But, Keith, you have the best strategy this year for always thinking you do. Even if people take 2 tiles to win, you still have the best strategy. Good job, Keith.
Keith Kitty Ayers with another award tonight. Well, Kevin, you did mention about staying out, saving fuel. But Jardy, which driver saved the most fuel all season?
The driver who has saved the most fuel, and they have to give it out to their clutch pedal for coming in clutch for saving the fuel. And that would be Weston Grant, or Weston Grant's clutch pedal for helping him save the most fuel this season. Either that or he's just that slow of a driver.
Could be a little bit of both. Who knows?
Probably both.
Yeah, go Grant.
I will admit I'm not the best, but that clutch does come in handy a lot of times.
Kiss the bricks. Yeah.
Yeah, managed to get the Brickyard 400 this year, and unfortunately took you out of a championship the year before.
Don't bring memory foam.
But I also do want to give out a shout out to Maggio and Marty for this, in particular award, because without the clutch, honestly, they would have saved the most fuel, in my opinion. But one thing that does not come with saving fuel is fast laps. And some of the fastest guys in the leagues, well, in the league, are really one in a million. I know with F1, it's been a little bit of a closer race this season. Because Poppy, who is the fastest driver in F1, only has, 3, 4 fastest
I
laps
think
set
even
so far?
less. I think
I'm
keeping
not going.
cheese
I'm
or
not going to pull up the records.
what did I
to
say? Cheese.
Look. But with more votes, Maggio is our fastest driver in the WRL NASCAR series. So shout out to Maggio there for you, buddy. Congratulations. Also with the most wins last season, I believe, with 10 or 11.
Something like that. Too much to count.
Yep.
But it was easy to vote on who would win every week.
And that's where the best commentator Steve came in with his 2 words.
Damn right.
Oh, thank God we've been saved.
And
Halfway has already been on.
Is the owner of WRL as well as Fatal Motorsports, Jay Burr. Just in time for the Hall of Fame induction.
Wow, look at that. Look at that timing, right?
Oh.
But, yeah, sorry guys, I'm a little late tonight. My niece was born earlier today.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. I'll post a picture in the Discord for everybody to see, but had to run down and see them down in the great city of Pittsburgh. And shout out to my Pittsburgh Steelers. We dismantled the Cleveland Browns today, or Cleveland Browns, Cincinnati Bengals today.
Come on,
34-11.
It's because Joe Shiesty's not playing.
Joe Shiesty's not playing. Mason Rudolph had himself a day. He's got that dog in him.
He ain't no Drew Lock.
He got that dog in him.
Just like he was in the Browns. Myles Garrett would have gave him a dog.
Listen, I'll be 100% honest. I doubted Mr. Rudolph today. All week I doubted him. They announced he was going to start. But, he got that chance that he finally, deserved. And first offensive play, 80-some yard bomb to the George Pickens. So,
NFL young boy.
yeah. So, shout out to a GP. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt how everything was going.
Oh no,
Well,
actually,
we just finished
this is
awards.
perfect timing. We were kind of waiting on you to join anyway, so.
So, where are you guys at exactly in broadcast? Where
we just finished all the awards, announcing everything.
We literally
it's
just
Hall of Fame
finished all
time.
the awards, so it is time to induct some people into the Hall of Fame.
Well, I don't even know who all won awards, to be honest. This week has been such a blur with Christmas and everything, trying to get everything set up.
And that's all legal on everyone.
Well, we yes.
It's been a week, guys.
I can go back over that with you later if you want.
I'll look at it while we're inducting people.
We'll just watch the stream. It was a great stream so far.
It was. We had some funny moments.
I bet.
Might get taken down, but still. It's all good.
It's fine. Who cares? It's Christmas.
So what I'm hearing is I could say the magic word.
We're gonna go with
NASCAR.
How do I look at the responses? That's what I want to see. Okay.
Yes.
So I already know who's being inducted here. I don't know who's inducting who.
I know one of them's already in here. The other one we just got a text real quick.
And we don't know who the other one is.
The only one we don't know is the one that starts with the N.
Starts with an N.
Yes. The brother of Ducky.
Ah,
Shades. We don't know.
yeah. Has he said anything?
Well,
No, I
wasn't
messaged
gonna
him.
quite
It hasn't
say
said
it, but
nothing.
okay.
Okay.
Would you like me to go first?
Well, since he's already here, I'll take over the show here, Grant. We're gonna fly by the seat
Okay.
of my pants because I commentate the best when I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Here to induct one of the first Hall of Fame inductee of the night. He's a multiple series champion, arguably one of the best to ever do it here in the WRL. A previous NASCAR legend, basically any league he's been in. The hot ring. Oh God, I can't even. There's so many words to describe Mr. Reese. The hot ring legend himself, Mr. Jarrett Reese.
Funny, don't forget funny.
Funny. Well,
It's not okay to lie, okay? It's the Christmas time.
okay.
We shouldn't lie.
Okay, hold on. He is funny. He's funny looking.
That's what I was going
I
to say.
think Jade. I think you also forgot the word sandbagger.
No, that's the
sandbagger.
person he's introduction. Jordy's just
That's right.
slow.
Anyway, here to induct our first inductee of the night, Hall of Famer Jarrett Reese.
Woo!
Just want to say, first off, all of you, each and every one of you, are going to pay for what you just did.
And what?
I
Please
look
tell me.
forward to it.
I already
Jordy-
got hit, so I don't deserve anything.
I already don't finish F1 races, so
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the annual Hall of Fame ceremony for the Worldwide Racing League. For those of you who do not know me, I am Jarrett Reese. I'm an admin in the league as well as a driver. I work closely with the higher-ups in the league and give my 2 cents, whether it is asked for or not, on my opinions on how we can make this league better as a whole. And I lost where I was at.
Jarrett Reese, everyone.
I've been a member of the
Screw
Worldwide
the cue cards.
Racing League
Speak from the heart.
for 4 years, and I've been an admin for 3.5-ish years.
Accurate.
yeah, sounds about right.
But tonight's not about me. Tonight I have the honor to induct my good friend Jimmy Best into the Hall of Fame. I got to know Jimmy Best in an old league we were a part of called NASCAR. Jimmy and I battled hard for race wins in NASCAR and clashed a few times, but we always had a respect for each other both on and off the track and as competitors. While he doesn't race much in the WRL, Jimmy has dominated the past 2 seasons of our F1 World Championship Series, having taken 9 of the 12 wins so far this season, with a gap of 112 points over the driver in second place. We both race on Team Ferrari and have a 218-point gap over the second place team. Most of these points are due to you, my friend. Last season you won the championship, and you're well on your way to winning another one this season, as well as another constructor championship for the both of us. That's pretty impressive considering how far we have come, looking back a few seasons ago where we would battle for the last spot on the grid. While you couldn't be here tonight to celebrate your induction and all your achievements in the league, you did have a small list of things to say, for me to say on your behalf. First off, Jimmy would like to thank the NASCAR League for being the first big league that he was ever a part of. In this league, he would like to start off by thanking Connor McInerney for giving him his first opportunity to race on a team in F1 a few seasons ago, and most recently to Ethan Bergloff for having faith in not only him but also myself, and working with both of us to improve in open wheel racing which both of us did not grow up around. Jimmy would also like to congratulate the other two inductees into the Hall of Fame this year. Jimmy Best, I would want to congratulate you from the bottom of my heart on a job well done, and thank you for all the times you have listened to me rant, scream, or anything else that I have done in F1. Jimmy Best, welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations to Jimmy Best. For everyone who doesn't know, his gamer tags are Big Poppy Cucumber, and BPC Gaming. One of the best to ever do it in NASCAR, one of the best to ever do it in the WRL as well. Great guy, all-around guy. As Jarrett said, he clashed with some people, argued with some others, but on the track, he's always the class of the field. So, congratulations to Mr. Best for joining us in the Hall of Fame. It's great to have you. All right, is our next introduction for the inductee ready, or what's he doing?
Nope, I've texted, no response.
Okay, I'll call him.
Okay.
Not very often an old I call people anymore. Watch this.
As everybody can tell, if you can't tell already,
We have an amazing team on.
all of this tonight was thrown up absolutely last minute. None of this was staged. This is just us.
That's the WRL for you.
If you want reality TV, you come to the WRL.
Well, he didn't answer the phone, and so with that being said, normally we're a little bit more prepared than this, but I dropped the ball this week with it being Christmas and my niece possibly being born all week long. It was a week. Anyway, so
Do we let the other Toyota / full driver take it then?
absolutely. Where's turf at?
okay.
I need turf in my life.
Oh, I was gonna say crap, but
Well, I mean, I'm already here, but you know.
I was waiting for turf to make a comment about Daytona. I can see it in the
don't
responses.
worry,
and
that's already been made.
I was like ready, and it didn't happen. If the same thing happens this year, I'm going to be really upset.
I'm gonna do it this year.
I might actually quit the league.
Oh, don't start that.
We heard that with
kidding.
too many people already.
I'm kidding. Anyway, so Grant, go ahead and take it away for the next inductee.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of stall for a minute because I'm texting Turf to see if he actually is on.
Grant don't want to do it.
Just tell him I'm here. He can bag on me the entire time.
Well, I'm trying to see if I get a response.
He don't want to because I'm gonna make fun of Bo Nix not winning the Heisman.
Ha!
Oh yeah, that's true too. But no, this second driver definitely deserves to be in it as well. He kind of got left out last season due to more like admin status with me, Keith and Matt. But this driver is a A-class driver in NASCAR, top of the line, one of the best you're going to find out there with Maggio and even Drake.
I can say a lot about this inductee if you'd like me to.
Yeah, you can definitely chime in if you want to too.
All right, my boy. I'm gonna start this off with a story. Okay.
Oh my God, here we go. We're gonna be here for
Story
5
time.
hours, guys. Sit back and relax.
Make
I
sure you
have
go get
never-
your popcorn and drinks at the concession stands.
I have never met a more calm, collected, and forgiving individual.
I can actually agree with that.
What? You met Jordy?
Everything I just said is the exact opposite of Jordy. Like, I'm talking like...
And that's why I voted him for most controversial, but no one else did.
Listen, that's why Jordy's on my team. He's a firecracker, and I love it. He screams Fatal Motorsports. We're not talking about Jordy. We're talking about my boy Marty.
Who call my name?
Yeah, Jordy's already in the
The
Hall
guy
of
that
Fame.
Grant helped
Evan.
win the championship against Jordy.
So,
Listen,
Marty-
I've apologized for that
Okay.
like 4 times.
listen, nobody cares. So,
Everyone
my boy
does.
Marty.
Care, Jade.
My boy Marty. Okay. This kid, he embodies everything I said. Calm, cool, forgiving. You know, there was a race. Guy most likely had it won. And a lap car spun out, took out the leader. Marty got collected. The leader was upset. Marty was like in second, and he was like, you could tell in his voice he was upset. The guy apologized in the chat, and Marty's like, it's good. It happens. It is what it is. And that is the story of Marty. If there's anyone, and this is not a dig at anyone who's already in the Hall of Fame, if anyone deserves to be here, it's Marty. For his on-track leadership, his off-track leadership. This guy, he was a very highly sought-after rookie out of the entry series when he was put there. Everybody wanted him. I know Dash and I were fighting for him, and he went to Toyota, and I ended up getting some other drivers. But Marty,
I see how it is.
you are a class act, man. There's nobody better than Marty when it comes to temperament and just taking the punches as they roll. So that's all I gotta say about Marty. He's one of the best to ever do it. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, buddy. Turf, I know you probably got something to say. Have at it, buddy.
I don't know. I just got invited. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Well,
Say
that works
something
too.
good about Marty.
Something good about Marty. He's a
Yeah.
great
Yeah.
field saver with a controller, and I don't know how he does it. I think it might be a modded controller, but
He doesn't
Well,
need a
still
clutch
being
like
fast.
someone.
He
I
could
was gonna
save.
say you gotta add in there that he does it while being fast.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Marty, party, Marty, party.
Did I-
Marty's just gonna be our
Marty,
Rudy.
party, Marty,
I
party.
will say, though, that nobody else gets... Like, when anybody wins, I think everybody's always happy with a Marty Party win. Like, I don't care
Because it's
what
always a
team you
party.
are.
Party.
I don't care who you are, and it's just always, everybody's always excited when Marty takes the checkered. Doesn't matter what series, doesn't matter what race, doesn't matter if it's an exhibition or a points race or a championship. I know when he won his Xfinity championship, I was pretty proud. I was pretty happy for the kid. He's a great guy, great all-around guy, hands down. So.
Oh, don't forget about that time where Grant kind of gave him the championship because he screwed Jardy.
It was a truck championship.
Yep.
It is what it is.
Came to saving fuel, nonetheless.
Right? But, so have we heard anything about Little Parky yet? Anybody?
No.
Has he seen it?
He knows
He knows.
didn't,
Did he pick
but
anybody?
but past that,
That we know?
idea.
No. Man. We give some more time and let Dash say what he had wrote?
There he shows up.
Oh, never mind. I'm out. Dash is here.
Turf, don't leave.
It's alright, he's still loading in. He's gonna be a minute.
It's about time, Dash.
He's still loading in for me.
I got off early. They told me to send the page
Not that it matters to me a whole
earlier
lot.
than normal. So,
Dang. Already starting
There he
the
is.
D4C versus Fatal rivalry, Jade?
No. I meant as in I'm
Already?
not streaming.
Again?
Listen, this rivalry never died. Okay?
It just took a break between the seasons.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's just on off season right now. Trust me, it's gonna start back up again with Turf Expo at Daytona again.
I was like, fudge. They even switched manufacturers in iRacing.
Yeah.
We switched manufacturers in the real racing.
Well, I'm
We're
talking
Ford
about
now.
Fatal going to Toyota and
Oh.
And then we
It's just-
said
D4C going to
nope.
Chevy.
That's crazy. All right, Dash. So the real introductor for the inductee of Marty Party, Mr. Charlie Irwin. Have at it, buddy. The floor is yours.
Alright, so, um, I wanted to start off, um, just summarizing what happened, in such a short amount of
Bullshit.
time. Um, it, it feels like he hasn't been here for long. You know, just like a couple seasons ago, he got here, and immediately made his way to the Xfinity Series. Wasn't proven, didn't really know a lot of people, wasn't very outspoken. Um, but then he came into his own, and it was really exciting to see that. Just as a recruiter, a guy who uh, wanted to bring him in, and we actually got him in here, um, and it was a crucial part to my team later on. I'll get to that in a second. Um, but to have a driver like that can develop and we can progress um, was really exciting for me. I'm very grateful to have him in this league. I'm very grateful to have him on my team. I signed him, well, 2 seasons ago, after his coming out party in the playoffs of that Xfinity Series season, while he was driving um, the Landon Castle Morgan Shepherd car. Um, in Xfinity. Um, and I just was so excited to finally get a guy like that and like actually get something going with my team, which had been kind of dying off, and he kind of revitalized that um, um, aspect to my team with like hard nosed racer. Was really dedicated to it, and he really bought um, in that Cup season, and then in the 2 years that he's been in the 19, and will now be in a Ford. But no, just very very grateful, and very very excited. I was very excited to get him in this league, and I'm very grateful to have him on my team, to have him as a friend, guy that um, we can just bullshit together. But no, I'm just very excited to have him in this Hall of Fame class, and can join some of us that are in the party right now. I'm just very happy, and uh, just congratulations to him, and we will do great things together going forward.
Well, that was Charlie Irwin inducting Marty Party. Is Marty gonna join to say a few words before he gets inducted, or is he not available tonight?
I do not think he was available tonight.
Okay. Well, that is Marty Party, everybody. Like Dash said, one of the best to ever do it. And like I also said earlier, calm, cool, collected, one of the most forgiving guys in the field constantly. And we're so grateful to have him here, part of the WRL. WRL has been on a downswing the last 2 years. We've been really, it's struggled a lot. I've been dealing with a lot of personal issues and haven't been able to be as available as I was. And I would always say that our league was in what I used to call the golden age, and it in the last 2 years has been a real struggle with NASCAR being our biggest series, um, in it with a poor game, and unsure of where the direction was going to go. And Marty has always been one of those guys that has been there week in and week out to do everything that he is asked of him and then more. Obviously, he's becoming a real leader of the league, and that's always great. To have somebody else like that that's not an admin that can see it from just a driver's point of view. So, Marty Party, welcome to the Hall of Fame. And Shades, do you have anyone to induct you, buddy? He has himself muted.
Sorry, I was also eating at the same time.
No, you're good, bro. You're good. So, is there did you pick anyone to induct you, or are you just flying off the handle by yourself?
I guess I'm flying off the handle by myself.
All right. Well, I mean, I could say a few words about you if you really like me to.
Total meal you.
All right,
Or both.
Nathan Parkhurst, everybody, the younger brother of Hall of Famer Matt Parkhurst, who was
The
inducted
better brother.
last season.
Let's be honest.
As Kevin says, the better brother. I'm not having a statement on that. But Nathan here, he dabbled a little bit in NASCAR, not a whole lot.
One race.
But yeah, one race. See, but his bread and butter is Gran Turismo and our current
Breakfast.
one of our current top drivers in Wreckfest.
Back-to-back
He's
champ
back-to-back champ. So
with the best team.
Shades is a great driver, great person to have on track. Calm, cool, collected. Most of the time, every now and again, he gets a little upset about things, and well, that's just all part of who he is. He's a great guy. Love having him around. We all really like and really enjoy having Shades here. So without further ado, Nathan Parkhurst, our third and final inductee of the night, Mr. Shades. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, buddy. It's all you.
Like I said, I started out as just a simple driver, never hardly raced anybody outside of my family. Basically, my whole online racing scene started with WRL, and from there I've moved on, got significantly better at it, and now here I am.
Yeah, Shades. How does it feel for you? Like, this journey started 4 years ago for you?
Something like that. I don't know. Remember how long ago it was.
I know this is my fifth year with the league, and it's what does being inducted into the Hall of Fame mean to you?
Well, to be honest, I would rather have Carter in before me because he's been kicking my butt for the last 4 years, but...
Well,
No worries. Us nacho crackers got you in the votes.
Yeah, I mean,
The
with
lucky
having
Nicker
your-
helped us, so we helped you.
with your brother being inducted last season, you were definitely one of the people that, was talked about that maybe should have been in, with that last class that came through.
You and Marty both, to be honest.
You and Marty both were probably the two that really had a fight to be in last season because, like guys like Jimmy Best, I'm not ragging on him, love Jimmy to death. He was only a single series champion at that time. He was dominating F1, but it wasn't like GT. It wasn't like Wreckfest where you were dominating constantly up there, battling week in and week out. And, you made, a big strive in the last year or two to really separate yourself from the rest of the competition and be like Shades is one of those competitors. When I look at it, the last 6-7 months for me, I've had a real chance to look from the league from the outside and change my perspective. When I look at like the top 10 drivers that we have, Shades, you're one of them. You're one of the guys. Jimmy's one of them. Maggio, Drake, all those guys. Who's Marty? You guys are what's holding this league right now. You're keeping that competition that we strive to have, and now I keep going back to NASCAR. NASCAR's our biggest series, and with the uncertainty of what's going to happen with how the Heat 5 servers are, they're not great. And we're due for a new game in what, September?
Next year,
So
2025.
25.
So we still have a whole another year on Heat 5 if the servers last.
Well, they said that they're going to be up still, but who knows how long that will last.
And that's the issue that we have of, what series are going to carry our league in the midst of us losing NASCAR. Our Heat 5. Because I know the servers are still spotty at best, and we're going to look to things like GT. We're going to look to things like Wreckfest, two series that you really strive in, or thrive in. Sorry, not strive, thrive. So, as a Hall of Famer, we're going to be looking to you to, really carry our banner here in the next few years. And what does that mean to you as, someone who's now who's really trusted before they were a Hall of Famer, but now has that trust of the league as well, or that following from the league? Shades.
Well, it's nice to feel trusted. And I guess I can kind of lead the way in GT as long as I choose the right car, unlike last season. Not driving my car ever again. Don't let that rot in my garage.
You are one of the greats. If you never race in another race in the league, we're still gonna know your name. Especially now that you're in the Hall of Fame. You joined the very elite group of drivers. So, congratulations. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, buddy. Real happy to have you join Keith, Jardy, myself, Dash, Marty. It's a select group, and welcome to it, buddy. You definitely deserve it, and that's all I got, man. So, right? Time to drink and be merry.
Woo!
So, now as of everything else was thrown together, did we do anything to set up the Hall of Fame race, or are we just gonna wing it and see who wants to race?
No, nothing was set up.
Okay, so we might have to come back to the Hall of Fame race here in a few days, get it actually set up. Maybe on a night not so close to Christmas. But again,
New Year's Bash.
Well, we can't do the New Year's Bash. I'm down with that.
Final
Also,
lap, perfectly timed with the ball drop.
The other thing that I thought, that we need to iron out the details is the Winter Classic on GTA.
We going drift racing. They added it.
Nice. So, with that being said, unless anybody else has got anything, congratulations to our 3 Hall of Fame inductees, Shades, Marty Party, and Jimmy Best. So congratulations to those 3 in joining a very elite club here in the WRL. My goal as an owner next year is we're going to get the WRL back on track. We're going to get it back to what it was, build back better. We're going to have an amazing NASCAR season, and it all starts after the new year. We still have... Is F1 on a complete hiatus until... Or
2
is
weeks.
it starting 2 weeks?
After New Year's.
After New Year's starts back up. Same thing with World of Outlaws?
Don't know.
Actually, unknown.
Unknown. Okay.
Unknown.
So right now...
we may have World of Outlaws coming at you Tuesday. Who knows?
Who knows? We'll find that out later. But with that being said, guys, you guys got anything else?
I think we pretty much said it all.
So,
Yeah.
And I have a little bit of an announcement to make. I will not be racing Cup this season. I am going to strictly be in the broadcast booth, so all of our races can have broadcasts, can have a broadcaster. And I will be running trucks for points. So,
Tony, don't watch the stream. He didn't say that. Look, you have Hazard.
but as of right now, I will not be racing Cup unless we can find a broadcaster. Before then, I will not be racing Cup. I will only be racing trucks.
Reddit, who the can broadcast Wednesdays nights?
So,
My driver wants easy championship in trucks.
wow.
Oh my gosh.
So, with that being said, Fatal Motorsports is looking for drivers in the Cup Series. If you're interested, please reach
See,
out
Jody?
to Jarrett Reese or myself.
Should have came over when you had the opportunity. Should have came.
Yeah.
I'm going to be
came.
trying to make selective starts.
Should have came.
So, with that being said, I think we're good to go. Kev, if you want to cut the stream, thanks everybody for tuning in. We will be posting about the Winter Classic and potentially the New Year's Bash. So, we will let everybody know.
January 9th, Clash at Bristol.
January 9th. Ooh, baby. Can't wait.
The Gladiators in with the last great Coliseum.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
All right, kids. Have a great night. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. We'll see you back here potentially on Tuesday night for World of Outlaws.
Bye, everyone.
Ciao, ciao.